Hello, happy Halloween. You're so cute. What's up, Kim A? Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Yvonne. ¿Cómo está, Lebu? Okay. Okay, so we're connected. We're ready to go. Okay, so our list is not that big, which is great because low key, we all need to enjoy happy Halloweens. Okay. Pam, pam, pam. ¿Dónde está mi lista? Okay, let's see. All right, I believe I'm gonna start off this list with Miss Diana. Okay, yes. Solo quiero ser tu dueño. Ooh, hey, Pri, what's up? How you doing, baby? Oh my God, glasses are so cute. Ah, you guys are so sweet to me. Thank you. Hey, Kimmy, are you going trick or treating with your baby? Are you taking Mr. Cutie Cowboy trick or treating? Pri, aren't you gonna? You're not gonna go trick or treat, my love. Yvonne too. Everybody. Okay. Pri, let me know if you found the. Have you found the questions you were asking me about earlier? I remember that I did them. Okay. Otherwise, I could go search for them. Ooh, came on live. Hola, hola, babies. How you doing? How you been? Are they keeping you busy over there? Okay. Let's see. ¿Qué iba a decir? Yes, waiting till 6, 7. Okay. No, I'm tired. I don't even let him have the candy anyways. Man, I saw that a lot of well, you could take them here. I was just for the fun of the adults, for the seniors. I saw that a lot of senior homes. Um, you can take your children to the senior homes. You could trick or treat. I stay home and give out candy. Love watching the little ones come. Girl, same here. Oops, let me take this off. I received a call from my sister because she's in her kitchening. That's why I'm a little late. No, I have not. If you could please, thank you. Okay, baby. All right, sounds Gucci's. All right, we're gonna start off here. I have two under the veils. Not under the veils. She switched it up to Snoop on Booze. Okay. We're gonna start off with one, and then we'll go to the next. I saw it. Looks like it's gonna be fun. Okay. I don't even give out candy. No one comes around my area, goes around my area. 2 years ago, last year, my sister dressed as the monja. You know, like the scary nun. I dressed up as I didn't dress up. I just had a mask of the purge. That was a little scary. So we live in the front, and we have a balcony like on the top floor, and we were giving the children through the baskets. We had a sign with skeletons last year. Was it last year? The year? Yeah, it was last year. With we were giving out chips and candy bars, and we both had like a basket kind of bag thing where we put the candies, and we would drop down with ropes, and the kids were having so much fun. They're like, oh my gosh, over here. But we had like light up masks. It was really, really fun. We're not giving out candy this year. I'm gonna stay here by myself. Might go out. Still thinking about it. Okay. Serenity should get more than 10 pounds of candy. Girl, I am still shook about how big Serenity looks. Just months ago I saw her. She looks so Se dio un pinche estirón. She looks so much older. Okay. We're going to be looking here first. Snoopies. Oh my gosh. I'm so shook you're asking about this. Man, your twin flame. Okay. I'm so shook because I just saw that my twin flame went to look at one of my stories. He did not reply, or I mean, they didn't freaking heart it or nothing, but he was there snooping and I caught it. Then I went to see his stuff. I wonder he caught mine, but I blocked him after. All right, let's go. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Let's see here within the energy. Any fast round questions that I posted here on IG will be answered. I mean, any fast round questions still pending on IG from the new post from today, I will be answering tonight. Okay, just in case somebody's still waiting for a question here. All right, so overall energy. So there is a feeling here of separation. Let me timestamp here for you, girl. I'll be back to watch later. No problem. Well, Kim, what you laughing at? Wow, we're about. Girl, I'm telling you. I'm like, what today? What is it today? October 31st. Okay. Miss Diana, 6:44. Yeah, fast ones will be posted in IG. I'm not doing any here today. Okay. All right, overall energy here that you blocked. Girl, blocked him. I blocked him, his business page. Girl, I've blocked everything. I learned that from you. Just kidding. No, I usually don't block, but I don't want him knowing that I'm looking at his tea. Which I know that he does know because he blocked my other pages. Just like when he blocked Lobo's page. He blocked me first. It's only fair. Okay. So we have the 5 of Cups in the beginning here when it comes to his energy, right? So it is telling us that things in relationships, emotional wise, there is growth, needing to have other things step in here for him, right? So we have the moon coming in with the Empress, bottom of the deck. It is the 4 of Wands. So overall energy is saying that there is some sort of turmoil, some things that are being asked of him to reflect back, to grow out of or into. We'll see what that is. Can we see what is the suspense here with this man's life? There will be some sort of change or shift that is happening here when it comes to his finances, his career, and the way he goes about things. This is either like going back to school or moving locations. Moving from location. Okay. FYI, like this could also hint that this man will go back whatever he called home for a while. Okay. It is also showing here that this person is thinking about you. Because here with the moon, it's seeing right through someone, and we have mourning, the loss, separation, balancing things out. When that energy here with Libra comes in, it is saying there is a balance of emotions that also comes in and kind of, clarifies that changes are happening to this person. Anything, obviously the moon, that is Cancer and Piscean energy. So you ever thought, like, if this person was going to be thinking about you, like, did he ever feel this way about me? Or, like, is he ever considering that I felt some sort of way? Yes, he's going through this right now, or has been going through it for a while. Especially since the moon and the Empress don't come in light. It's not something that you can just, like, shift into. Girl, I need you to put me on game with this, okay? Alrighty, so let's see. Can we see what's going on with his overall life here? What moments? What's going on with his life? What is playing out here? Bottom of the deck, we have yin. This is thinking about the divine feminine. This is him entering a more empathic, grounded, nurturing energy here, right? But the main focus of this energy at this time, in order to get there, he's going through chaos and conflict. We have, again, no place like home. There's something here reflecting with home. And the moon again and again. Okay. So saying he's going through difficult changes that are calling for him to get back. This also could be some sort of activation that is happening for him. Okay. Needing to get back home. Where it's like he was at. Breaking free. This also could be taking place because you are so disconnected from or detached from any sort of boohoo stories from the past. Because all of this, again, reflects back to feminine energy. Feminine energy. The home would be representing the feminine energy. Beautifying the home with the Empress. And here with put yourself in my shoes, seeing right through you. This is seeing in the position that he put you in. Even like with any sort of karma that he's getting, there's a reflection of knowing that he was the one that created this. I'm not seeing it as a mess, but like created this outcome for himself. Going with the flow. Can we please see what's going on here? Because maybe Diana don't want to know, but I want to know. What is the conflict and chaos here? With number 33 coming in, right, that is telling us that there is master number energy here. There is a need to step up to his masculine energy. This, whenever it hits 33, that for me is telling me that we break free from society, societal norms. We are breaking free from any sort of ancestral baggage, and now we are dealing with the costs and effect of what we drew in for ourselves this lifetime or other past lifetimes. Yeah. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Suerte? Let me tell you here, when it comes to a situation here with this, I know you're wanting to look a little bit more so with marriage and things like this. It is showing that there is a lot more reflection on himself. The partner is definitely here, okay? They have here the one, the dream girl, mature woman, a life partner. That's just keywords, okay? It doesn't mean that that's what's really happening. It could be. How are you, Suerte? Can I see what's going on with the conflict and chaos? Okay. So it seems that the person that he's with wants things to be different now. Woohoo! Kim May, yes, thank you. Okay. This person wants happiness. They want things to be a little slower, grounded, like in a space where it's like we're taking time to take care of children. Either she's asking for them to have children or to have another child. We have the energy of judgment. We have the energy of the 9 of Wands, and he doesn't want this. 10 of Swords is like, I don't want this. This does not fit in my, this doesn't fit into my life right now. Child is too much responsibility. This woman is yearning. And I see the energy here of him wanting to have a child. Obviously, we already have the Hangman in reverse, so that's a no. Nah, he's money focused right now. Money focus, buying a home, getting grounded, maybe later. Four of Swords is like, let's take a break from the idea. Show me this energy, please. What's going on with his everyday life? What's the situation between him and another person? And did you notice how many major arcana there are here? Right, we have 8 tarot cards. Not 8. 2, 4, 5 tarot cards. And 4 of them are major arcanas. So he's going through major changes. This is not things that he can control. These are things and matters that are going to create not stagnancy, but a lot of reflection here for him. Why does he have here the moon with the Empress? That also speaks of not knowing where to go. That also speaks of questioning wife. Okay, there you go. The Hermit. Introspection. We have 2 of Cups. He's questioning love and decisions. Can I please see how we're already seeing that he's really reflecting on his marriage? Can we see the energy again? What's going on here with his relationship-wise? Wheel of Fortune. Fated events are about to take place. We have the Devil, new soul contracts, judgment, again, major arcanas. Okay, this doesn't speak of separation. It doesn't speak of divorce. It does though speak of not being able to see eye to eye with the current partner. This is about feeling judged by the partner. This feels like it's not time for us to move into the next phase of our commitments, of our relationship. All right, can I clarify that Devil and Wheel of Fortune, please? Isn't this energy here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil is not one that is telling us that they're not getting along. It could be from time to time, but this is really not being able to meet each other. Currently of where and how they're both seeing things. Okay. This is just some sort of difficulties. I don't like here personally thinking about my twin flame having another child is just a sensitive topic for me. Obviously here for you it might play a part where you're like here curious and knowing what he's stepping into, right? So here, and you don't have to say anything right now, right? That's just for you and your reflection when you go into this, maybe hearing this again. But it is saying that he is having loving changes. When it comes to this, again, the 2 of Cups would be bringing in relationships, partnerships, other soulmates, children, our pets, are our soulmates. Okay. 8 of Wands, there's a lot of communication when it comes to that. He just wants to get out of this funk. Okay. Can you please see what it's like with his connection here? Yeah, he's feeling very stressed about his relationship connection here. 10 of Cups. All right, we shouldn't dive more into that because it's just like, all right. Can we please see this portrayal here with the energy? Where does Diana play? Or take role here. Take role, take play. Daughter of Cups, okay. So him thinking about you is very recent. This could be within the last days or whenever Scorpio, the death card Scorpio season came into play. Mother wants. This is reminders of you. Sometimes I miss some comments. I'm going to just put my... Okay, so with the death card, it is telling us that this person had not reflected on you for a while, right? Because it's like he was very concentrated on his situation here, a little more so. It's about, whoo, baby. Okay, so you guys did have some soul contract here with children. This could be of messing around and becoming pregnant here with the Mother of Wands energy here of the woman. Would low-key need to give permission or accept that things are to be different here. Do you see how, like, with this card, she's protecting all the eggs, right? And it is giving in the circle of life here with the energy of frequency number 12. Right? It closes out. But when it comes to frequency number 13, okay, so making myself more clear. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's like, make yourself more clear. Okay, so usually when we see the clock, right, around clock, and that's why they put us down here in this 3D physical situation where there's no more 13 months, no more 13 calendar, no more 13 hours a day, that sort of thing. Okay, so here, when it comes to 12, it closes out. And then we're stuck in the circle of life. We're stuck in a pattern. It's just like the magician when he has the belt. It just goes again and again and again. All right. But here, when it comes to the number 13, he's bringing in new light codes. Basically, that's what it's saying. He's bringing in new light codes of his own activation, of him bringing in the feminine as you step more into your feminine, right? And this is about you now having openness, because the sequence number 13, or the clock 13, would bring in this sort of spiral where it's never ending. Like it creates, like just like the conch, like the shell, it creates a never ending sequence. And that is the creation of life, which would be the number 13. For me, here is telling me that you guys are stepping into something completely new, some sort of newness that he is bestowing upon you. And I don't want to say like, oh, he's just, give it to you, unless it's part of your soul contract. So this speaks of you finding your significant other, you allowing yourself to have babies with other people. This is about you starting a new life. With whomever the fuck you please. Okay, so it's very beautiful energy. Because for me right now, it's telling me that he stepped out of a comfort zone here when it comes to marriage. He kind of jumped into that. I just heard during could have been COVID. He did not have the best of times. See? Okay, so, and the energy activation was coming in. This is beyond illusion, changing perception. Speaking your truth, express yourself, having in personal freedom unleashed, rebirth, and then we have breakthrough after. So you have been longing to be a mother, longing to get married, that sort of vibe. It is telling you that you're stepping into that right now. Okay. Show me here what's going on for him. What's a death? What's going on for him? Releasing lower self. This is masculine twin. Woo-wee! Okay. This is very beautiful energy. What sequence was that? That was a sequence 5-5. And let me tell you right now, when it comes to sequence 5, it is about releasing programs. It is alignment with destiny. Are you guys supposed to meet or something? Releasing the lower self. have in mind that here with this situation is also calling in new connections, new people who you would also like kind of see as your twin flame. So it's telling you here with what he is going through with masculine twin releasing lower self. The twin flame reunion starts by restoring harmony within your inner soul polarities. So this is what's going on with him. Which brings balance to your inner masculine so that your inner feminine feels loved and supported. Typically, the masculine twin flame has been emotionally emasculated and carries the stronger feminine energy within your twin flame. I've always said this, right? We see ourselves as the divine feminine. We're not. We're the divine masculine. We need to. Okay. I'm so happy he's stepping into this. So that means that he's mastered his masculine self. Now allowing himself to be just more gentle. Because have in mind the hermit energy with Virgo, and I kept telling you something about Virgo yesterday. I can't remember what the day before. Can't remember when I said this. But I'm like, something about Virgo. I'm like, no, not for Virgo, but you're Pisces, so Virgo, yes. But that also speaks of like Virgo is very committed. Very committed. Like they'll want to commit to you right away. But it is about marriage. It is about children. It is about having. And I'm looking at this in a way where it's like, why is this manifesting for you? It's like, what brings in for this? And it's about you meeting your significant other. Do you happen to know where your Saturn is at? What house? And what placement? Usually when you have your Saturn in Capricorn or like Aquarius, I think you would have it in Capricorn. It does speak of having later marriage, like in like or like commitments in later in life. Okay, so the masculine twin implies that the divine masculine role within your twin flame dynamic must be healed in order to restore union within. This means that you must heal your inner masculine, which also strengthens the masculine twin flame. You can accomplish this by reprogramming your personal lie from not feeling good enough into your ultimate truth, declaring that you are more than enough. Pay attention to any fixer patterns that may arise and surrender control to others or situations, especially whether your twin flame whenever your twin flame is concerned. Focus on your needs. This helps you own your worth as you transcend the lesser version of yourself and rise above challenges that have prevented your inner masculine from standing in your truth and feeling empowered. Okay. I want to pull from a different tarot deck. And see where he currently sees her. That's the energy that he's having for her. Girl. The energy that he's currently having for you, you have the waiting card. That card, let me have history, okay? I was called out by Divine with that card. So I definitely know that card down to the bottom of my heart. Give me here this energy. I just asked next moves to be bottom of the deck. It shows go with the flow. Okay. So you have the waiting card here when it comes to his overall energy when it comes to you. That is saying that this person is not, look, she's looking maybe into another island, into another part of the land or the ocean, who knows. He has been reflecting deeply here. And this is telling me that there is more. There's a need. This is change here. This is telling me that there is a different way of this person seeing this connection, or like coming forward, wanting to have some sort of, um, damn it, wanting to bring in some sort of clarity to the situation. Why does he have waiting and change? Because this is about wanting to have some sort of clarity that you've not exactly moved on, but that you're doing okay. Go with the flow, move forward. And I'm going to tell you right now, this energy is not about a person who is returning or has been thinking about returning. The reason why he would be returning is because he would go through separation, divorce, life throws him back at you. I don't see this happening in any time soon right now, because it looks like you need to do your thing and connect with someone else, possibly even have children here separately, because the energy that is showing me for him, it's about him being in a space where he has babies with someone else, where unconditional love comes in. He understands it more from a space where his heart has opened more, because whomever he's with, yes, there is like physical love, but there's not like, you are my forever and after, I would do anything, everything for you. Like, there's no unconditional love here. Like a deep understanding, choosing to have love. All right, love is not something that we feel. Love is something that we choose. But why would he have wanting to have change here with Tiana? What's the energy there? What's the energy holding? Knight of Pentacles. Something here is taking too fucking long for him. Knight of Pentacles is about movement. We have the Fool. This would also imply of fucking around, being foolish, being a dumbass, with all the respect. Ace of Swords, bringing some sort of truth. Can we please see why? Why does he want this change? There's something that he's feeling. What is he feeling here? Surrender, wanting to release, wanting to let go of the guilt. Show me here. Why is he feeling guilty? Looking at my little cart. I'm gonna probably bring in Page of Wands, Ace of Swords. That's bringing clarity. He just fucking bounced. Fucking bounced without really saying anything here. Or saying like, hey, you know, this is where I'm going. I'm leaving. He's feeling guilty of not responding messages, of growing apart, of having, like, keeping you waiting, not giving you. This is not even about giving closure. It's like not giving you reason of. It's like, because everything looked so good, everything was going well, all of a sudden it's like a drop dead energy. It's like, oh, we were evolving. I was unsure about what I wanted from this connection. Because in his heart of how he feels for you, he feels that you've moved forward, that he's moved forward. But there's a giant ass octopus behind this guy. And I know that's not about completely being free, because the next energy of what his wishes of this connection is healing. Why does he have move forward? Soul searching, trying to find the answers. He wants to come forward, but because flying high here is here, right? That is telling me that he feels like he would be cheating, that he would be lying, that he would be deceiving his person. It's like, even if I want the noise to be quiet, again, the flowing energy, I can't. His hopes and wishes is for healing with this connection here with you. Why? What's the energy here? Hopes and wishes. This is about not really becoming friends, but it's like trusting that the two of you can move on from this. Trusting that things could move into a whole different energy. This is about accepting that whatever he did was supposed to be right and coming clean to you about this. What he's hiding from you is that he's a free spirit. So this energy is telling us that he feels that he's made the right decision, but the way that he left and didn't have closure for you, or didn't give you closure, didn't give you truth, it feels like he hasn't closed out a chapter here, because the guilt is running him fucking low. Page of Cups, that is coming in a friendly demeanor, friendly energy. Can I please see here? Why does he have the energy here of feeling guilty? Why does he feel guilty? Ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. I have regrets. Regrets, I wish this never happened in the way that I handled the situation. You have reminiscing on the past. Of course, the hangman would be also reminiscing, needing to learn, needing to move past the situation here. What is the hangman here? Why is he feeling here? Regardless of him moving, that he can't completely move forward. Let me tell you something, FYI, here with that energy of him feeling guilty or feeling that sort of way. I had my TF come and tell me not so long ago. I don't know if I shared here a little bit. I want to put my shit out here, but low key. My TF had been engaged for so freaking long. And he came through and said something like, oh, I love this woman with all my heart, blah, 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 blah. But I don't feel like I should be married to her. But I need to be married to you. Obviously, my ass didn't know how to take that, because I never expected him to open up about it that way. I was blocked. Okay, so I was blocked. So for him to come and say this information, for me, obviously, I had never been mean to him, but I kind of let my truth out in my own way. I'm not exactly what I said. But there is some sort of feeling here where they need to come clean about the situation. My twin lied about some things. Well, I'm going to say lie because they were half truths, right? And here with this person, there's something that they need to come clean with. If they can't move forward with this, you will receive this as a dream, or even like where you're accepting where he's at in his path, and you need to consider forgiving them for something, or like opening the path here, because this for you, I feel like with this for you is more so of accepting or forgiving him while you're living your life. Like you accept to move forward, and you're like, okay, bygones be bygones. This is why I'm moving forward, for me, not for you. And I'm feeling here that part of this is he left some sort of mark, or like more so of whatever was here from the past, of feeling unworthy. Okay. Because this is telling me you're a better person than I am. And that for him is reconsidering that maybe he feels like you would have said something, you would have said goodbye, and this is a missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. And have in mind, this could be something that he's done in a past lifetime. Play out differently. Obviously, we're in different scenarios here. I don't want to say different timelines, because everything's happening at once, the way that I believe things to be. So there is a level up here. There is a lot of soul searching here. And something I'm going to tell you here, it will take some time for him to be spiritual or be more open to things. I do see the person that's coming in here connecting with you. He's a little blondish boy. Or someone who is like a little bit taller than you. Blonde, thin, with hair. With hair. Because I remember Salami didn't have hair. Like, I don't know why I said hair. It's coming forward here. Mending, wanting to fix our connection. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. It's up to you, Miss Diana. If you want to let go of this, I would highly suggest for you to do. Okay, can I see where their connection is at standing right now, please? I would like to read here what is his next move, but it doesn't look like he's moving. Oh, I'm still going to pull here for that for you. Okay. Where is it at right now? Having faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this connection, this relationship flourish. This is about even like you just receiving the activation. You guys are maybe not supposed to be together this lifetime. It's what you want and whatever you choose. Can I please see what his next move towards her is? Mother of Pentacles. That is telling us that he's in a really good space right now where no movement needs to happen or needs to go. Two of Wands. Right now, there's no need to move forward. Eventually, there will be. Or this is also bumping in physically. Okay. You have the Two of Wands with the Chariot in the bottom of the deck. So very good energy. Is there any messages that he wants to give to her? I am something else. Okay, Diana, you're gonna have to come back to the reading. I wrote the time of when I started doing this reading instead of the time stamp for the video. I need to take a nap. Okay. Give me this energy, please. What does he want to say to her? What does Mr. Salami Whammy want to say to her? I'm not ready to open up. I am in denial about my feelings for you. I regret how I handled the situation. I heard I need to make amends with you. I miss you regardless of how things may seem. This, and I created this tarot deck or this oracle deck a while back, years back. And these were messages that I got from the collective twin flame. This is the only one from this deck that is in cursive, because for me, when I was writing down the messages that were like I was channeling here to create this oracle deck, this came in like 50 times. Okay. What else here? Somebody just freaking sent me a message that the 3i Atlas has landed. Shut the hell up. You guys are fucking crazy with a 3i Atlas. Okay. Bottom of the deck, I see you everywhere. I am not ready to open up. And I recognize I treated you badly. I regret it. You didn't deserve it. Let me give you one more message from him. Financially, he's doing okay. Looks like he's buying a new home or something here that's going to bring him revenue and it's going to help a lot of people. What does Salami Whammy want to say to Miss Diana, please? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. What does he want to say to her? I really do care, even though I don't show it. I don't feel like I deserve you. One more message, please. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Have in mind, being an avoidant is definitely also being a little toxic, okay? It's like you leave people hanging. All right. I have one more Snoop on Boo for you, but I'm gonna move into the next than the way that they came in. But timestamp for your other reading, okay, my love? Chiquititas. Te quería ver. Hey, Vaughn, why are you giving lollipops today? Because it's trick or treat day. I can't wait. I should be outside watching the little kids come through for their candies. I hope there's no raids today, to be honest. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Nurse. For those of you that have seen that I will be coming tomorrow for the sexy readings, feel free to send for that. Hey, Queen of Water. Hello, hello. How are you? ¿Cómo está Levu? Hold on, hold on. Where's my little flame? Here, we already have Pre starting the list for the sexy readings tomorrow. Te quería ver. Okay. All right, let me see here. Miss Ma, let's see your Mm. Okay. We might jump here into you, Señorita Miss Saggy, since Miss MA might be working. And she's not giving me the name of her person. She told me what she wants, but not the name of the person. And because I know she has multiple boyfriends, we're gonna jump into you. What's up, Roxy? Okay. Basically because of the light here. ¿Qué pasó, mija? Oh, no. No. I don't need you to lick me. A ver, Roxy, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, snaps. Okay. All right, we're going to be looking into the energy of Mr. J here for Mrs. Saggy. Timestamp is 53:38. Now we're going to be looking into the energy that he's showing you versus what he is really feeling. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Okay, let's hear. What is the mask? Show me the mask, please. What is the mask? What is the mask? What is he really feeling here? What is he feeling underneath? This will reveal the difference between their outer behavior and their inner truth. Okay, my love? Okay. Interesting. You have the Daughter of Swords to be what he's showing you. What's really underneath, sorry. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Son of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay. So this right away tells us that you have someone who hasn't really had anyone to fight for him in the way where it's like they don't show up to tell him or have shown him that what he feels or what's going on matters here. Of however is that he's showing up for love and situations is always with conditions, right? So the mask here, this is what they show you. They're showing you strength and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So regardless of them coming in and showing like, okay, I'm working so hard to be myself, he's showing this hardcore exterior. It is saying that this person is having a hard time letting go, right? He's not coming in as a king. It's coming in with strength. This is of a spiritual awakening here when the universe steps in. That will be the card of the universe coming in and allowing another to see things for what they are. And themselves of where they come in, wholeheartedly, where they're coming in with their true self. It's just like you're seeing the raw version of him. Okay? So, there are times like with men, if there are other men around, they act how they need to act. They act masculine, disconnected. Let the females be females, the men be men. But if there's no men around, sometimes men act up around the females, right? That's the energy that we don't want to see. That we do want to see, because it's like, who are you at the core? Not all men do this. I'm just giving an example that he is being himself and who he is at the core, but it's showing that it's also his wounded self that is here at the core. What is he showing here when it comes to this Three of Pentacles and the Strength? He's showing how not in tuned he is. Okay. We have intuitive understanding in reverse. What is he showing here to her? He's showing her limitations. And this is showing why we can't be together. Why can't we be together? What the fuck is going on? How life doesn't feel good, right? And this is his self-sufficiency, limited on his self-sufficiency. Can I see why he has the Three of Pentacles? What is he trying to pretend or show that he's here for? What is he working on? Rest and relaxation, helping person, being a mentor. This energy is telling me that he tries to portray that he tries to be there for you. But he doesn't really have your back, because it's like he doesn't really trust, even though you maybe have shown him that you have his back. He's not really, because this is telling me that he's a person that really is loyal and committed. Like, he shows up when he needs to show up, when he is himself. Okay. But right now, with the parts of himself that are all over the place, it's saying like he is stepping out of the traditional way of doing things. He's stepping out of having a traditional relationship right now, because he's like, his energy, especially his understanding, no matters that intuitive understanding is our way of connecting to the divine. That is the way that we connect to divine. That is God speaking through us. So it's like having a hard time balancing that out, right? So here, what is really going on? We have this tender energy of the Daughter of Swords. The Daughter of Swords, it is a Page of Swords. And it's saying there's so much going on where this person is failing to see the magic, the colorful things, the goodness, the happiness, right? If we see it closer, there's like a lot of beautiful little colors, little specks there showing up. So it's saying this person is hanging on to old truth with a single page, right? They're holding on to what they believe is true. There's many activations. And here with this Daughter of Swords, when this little owl comes in, this little white owl, this lechuza comes in, it is telling us that he is on this path where balance in his spiritual life will come in, but he will be obviously scared to tune in. It's all very new. He is feeling this deep soul connection with you. But at the same time, it's like, is he allowing himself to let go of his facade, of his mask? Absolutely fucking not. This is telling a Father of Pentacles. Okay, so when it comes to also showing here, he does show up as your husband. Energetically, it does show you guys. It does show the two of you having had many relationships. This is also speaking of having some really recent. If somebody tells you, I don't know if you had your Akashic records ever read, but it's like you guys had many lifetimes together, of course, but this is like really recent. This is telling me that you guys were going to marry and you kind of like left them. Could have been with the children. with a child. Because he even here, the way that he's showing up as a father figure, or like for one of your children, Page's daughter of sorts. But it's like not as committed, just like giving wisdom, but it's like not really balanced, because the pentacle, it's like up in the sky. It's not really, or like in the antlers, is more so of, it's just a thought figure. Give me here this energy. He's showing up as someone that is brand new to coming to love, trying to portray that there is no experience. This is telling us that this man has a lot of experience. He just needs to renew his faith. He needs to center his energy once again. Lasting love and happiness. It is possible for you this lifetime with him. But he's so stuck in his victim mentality, leaving the past behind. It was in reverse. So we're going to put it right side up just to manifest here. Align him to the energy. End of a learning phase in reverse again. So this is telling us that he is not ready to let that go. Yes, he wants to be centered. Yes, he wants life to play out for him in a way where things can look very different, but he's not ready to completely let that go. Okay. It's like and I've said this before, sometimes we're okay with feeling hurt, with feeling obsessed, with being sad, with being depressed, because it's an energy that we can recognize and we feel comfortable there, rather than stepping into something new. Like, yes, okay, so we're going to speak of here. Like, yes, he wants to, maybe just to put it as an example, yes, he wants to be financially well off. He wants to be in a better energy when it comes to his finances, right? You know the situation. But stepping out of his comfort zone or stepping into something completely new, and it's not even that you're helping him, because you have been helping him, but stepping into something that is completely new territory, whatever have you, stepping out like into a new area, speaks of him blocking his own self, like being comfortable with what he got going on, because it's predictable. He knows that shit's gonna hit the fan. Like, oh, I have been through here before, so I'll manage. But he sees himself as your boyfriend. He sees himself as your future husband. He does see himself at the core, even though with the Page of Swords, he's kind of fighting it off. Can I please see what is the hidden emotion here? What is Mr. J hiding? What is he afraid for Mrs. Saggy to see from him? This is the emotional truth or vulnerability they keep guarded. What they don't want you to know. What's the vibration here? Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. That alone tells me that he will open up about this. Okay? He will be telling you the truth about it. You will find out. Especially the bottom of the deck, it is saying like it is a fated event. Okay. Okay, with a Two of Pentacles. You might hear the I got this. I can do this on my own. I don't need nobody's help. With a Two of Pentacles. This is telling us that he is so afraid for you to find out that he don't got this, that he doesn't even know where to go, that he feels grateful that you're helping him. He feels grateful that you are in his life, because with you, he feels that he can soar and do whatever it is that he needs. This is afraid to also let you know, like, hey, I need you close. I need you to let me know how to do the play-by-play. With this energy, we have weather, natural events. Natural events, sorry, not natural. Natural events, and this is energy 9. So stepping into the number 2 with the Pentacles, it's about relationships, partnerships, any sort of thing. Like this guy's burning bridges left and right. Okay, if to have this also comes in, we got to think of the Pentacle energy. So that's everyday life. That is what we value. Again, the second house. But it's speaking of not being able to balance those emotions out, especially with this energy of 9. It is telling us that there's something that he is having a hard time releasing, letting go of learning things. Okay. So what is it that he needs to acknowledge or doesn't want to let you know? That he needs you urgently, that he always feels very overwhelmed. He has anxiety. And the reason why he stays in constant communication with you is because he feels that you have a lot of control over his emotions. You make him feel real good. But the energy here of this red and white tower, it's like a water tower. And there's lightning and there's water here and land that looks like it's being farmed. Culture here. And this speaks of major worry when it comes to survival and major changes. This man has a lot of admiration for you, and he's not going to let you know because he doesn't feel like he's going to be able to make it. I'm asking, what's your plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 2 months? What do you want to do? He will never have a plan. He's so afraid to look into the future. And he's afraid that you are also going to be ready to bounce out, that you're going to block him out of your life here with Magician, Two of Swords. The thing with this energy, again, so it's you might find him a lot to be arguing with you. That's a sense of security, and that's a sense that you do care about him. So the tug will always take place here. As long as we're having sort of unhealthy ways of seeing things, well, especially on his end because we're reading him. And because there's a lot of physical energy here, pentacle energy is telling us that he might just be seeing it with shallow eyes. Okay. What he doesn't want to say about this connection, his emotions. He sees the potential. And that came sideways, but that's like, he doesn't want to speak of the potential, the beauty of seeing past what could be and seeing like in between. And forgiveness in reverse, not ready to forgive. This tells me that he feels hurt by something that you also said. Okay. And we have a new cycle begins, ready to begin. The sudden changes here is just, he just needs to get out of this victim mentality. I feel like he puts himself there a lot. And that, I mean, you could have said something mean and you could be like, it's just whatever. But for him, it's just more so of, thank you, Spirit. Okay, Suerte, got you, boo. Okie dokies. Show me what other insecurity here is part of this root of why they're hiding things. Cut off. He always gets blocked. They are done with him right away. So for him, it's easier to just be the one who's always walking away. He usually is the one who is or gets abandoned. You have conflict. Always coming into disagreement, showing up as so differences, struggles, disagreements, not balancing things out, leaving it in the open. Question before Miss Saggi's reading, you said that her person is getting divine intervention. What is that? What if that person ignores that? You can't ignore it. It happens for you. You can't ignore it. So when divine intervention comes in, it comes in. Oops, you see my ring light. Hello. It's like we get the spiritual awakening, right? Some of us, for instance, like myself, and I'm going to go with the twin flame journey. I'm only going to speak about myself because I'm not going to talk about nobody else's journeys. I'm here to give the examples. So I went through my spiritual awakening. I was born with my gift, right? So like I went through my spiritual awakening when I was in my 20s, earlier 20s. So I didn't want to, I was fighting it off. Spirit's like, okay, here's your awakening, right? I fought it for like almost 3 years, where I was like really battling with the spiritual realm. Like it was real bad. Divine separated me from everybody. Okay, so this separation of like you be on your own, you be on hermit mode for real needs to happen. Okay, so this could be we see it as separation, the divine separating us from our divine counterpart, but that's not what is happening. It's like divine wants that person to really center themselves and really see the connection for what it is. It's like, you cannot miss this. Like you really go through with acknowledging things, right? So it's like we see it as, oh, time's passing by, they're not talking to me, yada yada yada. For me, myself, and I, when this happened for me, I was able to tune into a lot more. It was not just the divine counterpart. It was not just well, I had this first and then I met my divine counterpart, but at the time, like, was my false twin flame. But with this said, my karmic. So with that said, like I was able to acknowledge not just my pain, but I went deeper with acknowledge how, like, why the fuck I went through it, who I caused it to, what the fuck can I do to repair it, like, I don't want other people to feel this, so I go through this. Because like we see it as divine or the person separating us from their life, but no, it's like for really to get down and be in this space. This person has forgotten what fun is. Mr. J, right, for Miss Saggy, has forgotten what fun is, what it is really to be in an energy of like playfulness, happiness. And they have it here, bottom of the deck, with the energy of play and communication. And this, like, he doesn't tune into his inner younger self. So when this divine intervention comes in, it's like either shift, the awakening happens, connection or whatever, not be shift or be shifted. If the person, whomever, like per se, Miss Saggy gets, I'm gonna say, like, she's like, okay, I'm gonna move on with my life. I'm gonna take care of me. I'm gonna put me first. If she takes care of herself first, and she's like, okay, I don't want to be waiting, like, because most of the twin flames wait for that person. It's like they stop living their life, and that's the first problem that creates that's one of the main problems that has happened here, because a lot of us go with the emotional self rather than the intellectual self. Lemuria versus, I'm not gonna go there, old self within new self. So we need to bring both together. Okay, so with that said, she can also walk away from this, and he'll watch her and he'll want her, and he's gonna try to be in her life. That only goes with how much is she really doing it just to have reconnection with him again, or like for him to play like that? No, it has to come from an authentic place. If she's like trying to play 3D games, he's not going to shift. She has to shift herself in order for this to come through too. Because here there might be a feeling of like victimhood for herself too. It could not be in this relationship, but it could be in the 3D life. Have in mind, as above, so below, so within, so without. For instance, one thing that I'm going to say, like here with my twin flame journey, I was thinking of like, oh shit, separation happened. I didn't want my twin like that, but yet I wanted him. But I never saw it until Spirit kind of like obviously put it here. I was not seeing myself as a victim, but I was seeing as, oh, like my twin doesn't want me because of this, or separation happened because of this, when in reality it was because I was not trying to show my true self. And there were some things that I didn't acknowledge that I did that caused my twin to be like, oh, hold on, you're not ready. While he was more in a higher state of awareness. I mean, my twin was born and raised in a home that was open to spirituality and that sort of thing. So he was already doing his 3D spiritual work out here. So that's the thing here with Mr. J. Okay, so let's see here. What is the root showing up here now? The reason why this can't move forward right now, it is showing that because Mr. J isn't open to making the decision. We have a light bulb that is telling us this is about creating things, being in his feminine energy. This is about needing to gain clarity through decision making, not being open to change. Okay. I want to see this other one. Where's this other one? Oh, here. Why is it coming in? Left hanging again. People leave left hanging, escaping. So that is insecurity and past wounds that are driving this into secrecy. I hope Miss Sadie takes note of this, because this is like the readings that I'm giving right now. That's something that sometimes I read for personals when we work just on the twin flame on the journey. But thank you, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what his unspoken truth is. You know that being around children does make him feel much, much better. Allows him to be in this happier energy space with there's more attunement with his inner child, where he allows the inner child to heal. I don't know if he told you, Miss Sadie, but I'm seeing right now that part of the wound that he needs to heal is one with his father figure and mother. He used to get whooped a lot, like a lot. And he used to be hard on his children. Could be two girls around the same age. There could be 1 or 2 years difference. I'm seeing the girls have like pigtails made into like those little Star Wars kind of looking hair, but it's up here. I don't know what they're called. I know there's like a space name for this, but it's really cute. But he needs to heal a partner that family issues with his, or forgive his parents. Again, with the butterfly musing, speaks of spiritual energy. What will help you connect to your divine feminine energy to infuse into the ether for the change to happen for Mr. J? Wear vanilla. Anything that has to do with vanilla. Right now, yo huelo vainilla. I'm not gonna lie. Every single time that I move, I smell it. Okay. Smell like vanilla. number 40. Okay. So the message here of what Mr. J wants to let you know is, I wish that you would be softer. I sometimes feel that you're just trying to be right and you're not letting me get my point across. This energy of number 40 is also giving us intel that yes, you are part of his spiritual world, and because he can't open up to like the cosmic energy, like he's more open to spirituality because of you, and that should be your confirmation. But it's like that alone does not, him feeling sometimes as you're judging him is what is also what's stopping him from being open to it and being a little judgmental, therefore showing judgment on you, because it's telling me right now that he's feeling really comfortable being a dick sometimes with you. And that is the energy here of the butterfly musing. This will eventually turn out where Mr. J turns out fucking positive, optimistic. Like it's nobody's fucking business. Right now, he's just giving that negative vibe, or being in the negative state here of optimism, right? So it's pessimistic. It's like, I wish you were softer. But he does enjoy your energy a lot. He wants you to know that he enjoys your energy a lot, and you have been the keeper of his secrets, and he feels he can trust you a bit. I don't see him being able to trust like that completely. It's gonna take him a minute. Okay, let's see here. Vamos a poner atrás aquí. Let's see the energy of Spirit said he will tell you about this. Okay, usually they don't come and say he will tell you about this. Can I please see the block? What's keeping him from opening up? What's the main block? With this set, with the main block, Mrs. Saggy, you get to see where you are at right now too. Okay, with the connection, you can call it in and say, if for instance fear comes in, or say fear of rejection, I know it's not going to come in for you, because this is like, this person feels comfort even like in his meanie state, and he will feel like, if he feels comfort in his mean state, he will feel comfort in the loving state. Okay, that already gives you like, there's no fear of rejection here. Whatever else comes in, whatever is what is the block here, you can call it in to be shown upon in your life. But have in mind, it will trigger you, or it could just show up and you can be like, okay, let me love you. Especially when it's guilt. And I'm going to like give you an example. So you might feel guilty, or something happens where you feel guilty about the connection, or where he's at, like, oh, maybe if I would have done this instead, like if I was around his area, maybe I could help him. So that would be some sort of guilt. It would show up. It's just showing you its face. It's not really because you're there. It's just saying like, hey, I need you to love this part of myself. So you can switch it up and say like, okay, I'm feeling guilty because I acknowledge that I would be there for him and helping him in any way, shape, or form. But this is not in my control. This is his journey, or his part of the journey that he needs to balance out, where he needs to understand what someone they're doing, someone being there for him should be like. Or there could be many examples. Like for myself, when it comes to love and relationships, I have had a very different path than most women have had. And for me, I have felt very guilty, specifically with one person. And it reflects a lot when my twin flame shows up, because it reflects how I broke someone's heart in the past. Like I knew I was doing it because I said I was going to break your heart. I thought there was no karma. And I'm talking about like 15 years, 20 years back. Okay. So don't come for me. So it was during the time I'm like, okay, I'm saying this, yada, yada. I was being open with how I felt. But because I'm in this space of unconditional love, I feel guilty for having had that person be there. And now I reflect back with have they gotten over it? Have they healed? Have they yada yada? I've reached out, trying to do my part on the physical help to help this person move forward. But that sense does not leave. So that shows me that I got to let go of that, because it's like, okay, that's not yours to take, because this person felt this way too. They needed to work on themselves, and now you're working on it, blah, 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 whatever. My conversations with the divine too about it. So I invite you to look into this energy. How does it reflect back on your life? How can you love this energy or give it love? And therefore also invite his energy or himself to show you here, where you can show him how, because if you guys do have 3D conversation, communication, there is a way to heal this without physical separation. Okay. Oops, right away. Show me here. What is the block? And the cards want to speak so bad. Okay, good. I saw what it is. The block here is confusion. Confusion and pride. Pride, the devil. The Empress, the Emperor, Mother of Cups. And this confusion comes from not feeling lovable and not being a suitable parent, or not doing enough for the children, or when the whatever problem happened here with the children, that also comes with father figure, mother figure. There's some sort of feeling here, feeling left out, neglected, like by your own parent, them with their parents. And therefore something that happened here that is saying, like, you gotta let go of being confused. If you could have done something more, yada yada yada, if you would have had in your awareness to do it better, you would have taken care of it. Okay, this is like negative influence, we're gonna say, like evil, yeah, sort of thing. I don't like to speak about it too much, but it does have to do with lower vibration having their hands on here. Okay. Can I see what this is mirroring back to Mrs. Saggy, please? What is the spiritual or emotional lesson this dynamic reflects back to her? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. That's beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Ultimately, where you're going to come into this energy, saying you're going to come up on top. This is telling you that you are in this space of relearning that you are a bag of chips and more. Okay, that you are that divine feminine, that you are that divine goddess in human experience, where it's like you're going to be good with your money, you're going to be good with yourself. It's like you're going to be in agreement with your spiritual self, with your physical self. Okay, that's bottom of the deck here. And this speaks of letting go of guilt. Your mirror here, a spiritual and emotional lesson, because it's combining here. Sometimes it's just spiritual and emotional. Here for yours both. That you don't have to be hiding whom you are. Why are you so afraid of being seen? It's like, yeah, you can be loud. Yeah, you can call in attention, but sometimes it looks wrong. When it's like being the life of the party, right? Being here, but it's like when it really calls for you to be seen. I'm not talking about fun messaging. I'm talking about like vulnerable. I'm going through this. I need help. Even with this, the Four of Cups sometimes speaks of neglecting our own physical vessel, right? So it's like the time that you need help, you're just trying to do fast things. And saying like, have an open mind. But to keep the door open, don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see which ones are open for you. This is where you are coming into, I heard neuroscience. Okay. Where you're coming into learning, my favorite topic, learning new habits, using your brain differently, This speaks of now regulating the emotional and nervous system. And this is teaching you where it's like you can't fix things. You can't do things that are not in your control. Like, this is let people do their thing. Let people struggle on their own. Let people learn from their lessons. Let people, and it will show and reflect here with your loved ones, not just this person, okay? All right, let's see here. How do we bring and how do we mesh this connection together? ¿Dónde estás? Voy a poner la luz. I'm going to have to read a little bit. Show me where this connection is at right now. If you do ever want to work on your twin flame journey, just on the twin flame journey, I do personal sessions where we look into your situation and his, but you may have your questions, 3 or 4 small questions, and you let me guide you through the reading, through the messages. I also do offer this, but this only goes between sessions that are an hour and a half or more. Could be an hour and a half. If it's your first one, I would suggest an hour and a half. Okay. The next ones could be an hour. 30 minutes is too little time. But you can also book a personal recording where it's like you just listen and take in the information. You may have 2 questions. I think I allow 2 or 3 questions. I would have to see where you would want to see how they feel or see you at the current moment or whatever you're going through with that person. You could squeeze that in there. All right. Where are you guys right now? You have soul merger in reverse with the ebb and flow. This is coming into union soon, if you guys allow things to be. So, Miss Sadie, your question is how you have reunion, reconciling differences is here. Like the battle of the heart versus the head is here. Mastering alchemist. You might be trying to manifest this connection to be in union, like physical sacred union, in different ways. Having information left and right, yada, yada, yada. For this person, for your divine counterpart, it's showing here that he needs to be one with himself. He needs to be happy with himself. He has the energy of blossoming. To have this in reverse is telling me that life is falling apart. I mean, I don't need to know more. Obviously, I know some information. But this is saying, like, with this, one with the self is having a hard time loving. Okay? It's about loving Mr. J. Like, if I'm Mr. J, I don't love myself. I don't feel like that God's got me like that, no matter how much I'm saying. Like, why the fuck am I talking about this? But it speaks of someone not allowing themselves to be in this purification energy, where faith doesn't exist, where it's like, falta nada más que me vea un pinche perro. Like, that's the energy here. With the energy of sequence here, we're going to look into this. This is number 8. This would be alignment with the infinite potential. So this is aligning with what can transpire and move forward. I am going to ask you, for you personally, there's something here in your connection where it's like there is a high awareness of something special with this person, but have in mind there is a need to go through the dark night of the soul. You're going through it in a very slow pace, meaning you, like, for you guys to be in this vibration, like, he's going through it right now. Like, he is a little bit more advanced on a soul level when it comes to understanding his soul. Like, he's almost out of that. There's something here when it comes to you past lesson, something of the past that played out this lifetime, where you need to take acknowledgement in your connection with him. That's enough information there, are going through some sort of changes with, you have activation 1, okay, with a number 1. You might see 11 a lot, 10 11 12, like 11 12, that could be, I just slipped out, but something where it's just like 3 1s and a 0, okay. This is about acknowledgement, and this is coming into a balance with the inner masculine and inner feminine self, okay. And this is how we bring in that divine counterpart closer to us. And not just that, but obviously a lot of us do it for that reason, but it is saying for you to also feel in your center, in your balance, to feel good about where you are at, to understand yourself better, to have that inner standing. Okay. All right, let me see. Oh, someone in their skateboard. Like I say, it's good to also know information, like with the Akashic records. I do work with the Akashic records. I do clearings there too. But the Akashic records is not there for us because a lot of people get stuck. And I would say, like, if you can do yourself, there's beautiful videos here on YouTube that could guide you. I've had my fair share of just, doing the walkthrough meditations myself with other people, even through YouTube videos. And I've had the same scenario, even like with what I've done with the Akashic records to take me there. I've had this take place for me in with YouTube videos. So I know they work, but just do your research where to get one, but or which one feels like it's your video. Like we all have different workers or like different 3D. Like myself, like a reader. I call myself a 3D spiritual guide. Right, it's one you can talk to, connect to. There will be the same here with people who are giving the hertz with the frequencies and whatever. Where was I going with this? Okay, so don't get stuck with what shows up for the past in case you do it, but try to merge. What is it trying to let you know from the past, from that lifetime to this lifetime? For instance, I'm just going to give you an idea. So for me, I don't like exposing my shit, but it is what it is. For me, in a past lifetime that I did with my divine counterpart, it showed that he left me because we were both in different parts of society. We're both different parts of society, and he was the help. And he would be Mr. Right, doing things. I am a little... Olis. Ya llegué. Es el clon. A little havoc, okay? I don't want to put myself in I don't want to say that too much because of affirmations, okay? I am. But I was, in a past lifetime, hard-headed, very youthful spirit, but a little not too grounded, okay? So I was a little bit pushy to my twin flame. I don't want to use words and that sort of thing, so just pardon me for that. So with that said, my TF left me. We met up in a place, and he's like, okay, we can't do this because yada, yada, yada. I created a spell right there and then, and I said, you will not fall in love this lifetime, yada, 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 like all this next lifetimes, yada, yada, yada. So that scenario still played out for my twin very differently this lifetime, where I didn't have acknowledgement of that. But when the time did come, when I did work on my twin flame, maybe me not wanting it was, a way of my path to also heal this connection. Before I even acknowledged from what was taking place, I did my own Akashic records. I got one from Divine Empowerment. She just recently got married to her twin flame. Yay, Joanne. Okay. And someone else. I can't remember what I did it, but if you need her contact, I'll be more than happy to hit you up with connect you with her. She's really great at what she does. Where was I going with this? So, anyways, in the 3D, I told this person, here you go. I did some soul clearing for us, showed him what was going on, and said, I let you go. Like, I physically said this to him through message, but I put the message out there. I did tell him, like, go work on your life. You know, you deserve to be loved, even if it's not with me. This is a whole freaking mess, okay? And then I had, on Thanksgiving back in 2019, I had the Akashic records delivered to me. I had my own just ready to watch, but I wanted to hear her first. And the other persons, I was just waiting for Divine Empowerment to send me that. It was the 3 same stories, same thing, played out a little differently in every single one. But it showed me. And obviously I didn't get stuck with the shit that I did. I acknowledged that this lifetime I let him go with of that casting, because I said, you're not gonna be in love, yada yada yada. That could be your thing too, okay? But because I did say I casted the spell, he accepted it, that kind of sealed the deal. This lifetime it took a little longer because I needed to start into releasing and not being attached to the connection. Therefore, this person going in to find his life. That's how it plays out for it to kind of we let go of those entanglements or those contracts that are not needed to be fulfilled, right? They don't exist no more. So something will play out here for you, and it will draw in for you to take acknowledgement. I will say some message right now, and for this is just for you to take responsibility on your part of the connection of whatever has played out here. This could be even of yourself, of how like you might be too concentrated on Mr. J instead of yourself. Okay. So this is the life lessons that will expedite your ascension to process. Okay. So taking responsibility for your actions gives you the momentum to create your own reality. When you come to terms with what no longer works in your life, and realizing that your current status is an accumulation of previous choices, you will recognize how inner feelings impact your life. The first step towards owning your truth is to acknowledge that you carry the power within you to make positive life decisions that align with your heart's desires. Your message here is implying that you are the key holder. Acknowledge how important to be the key holder is. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. To go on with the message. Okay. That with the message here implies that you are the key holder of your destiny, and no one except you can unlock your hidden potential. If you are unhappy with yourself, your life, your relationships, or even your career, only you can take necessary actions that will shift your situation, making you the alchemist of your reality. You're being called to rise above limitations that have caused you to focus on what is outside of yourself, which creates separation between you and all that is. Making this conscious connection with your inner soul flame will set your soul on fire and light on your path, resulting in a brighter future. Let me give you a quick access to this. Whatever thing you feel is not working in your life, that you feel like you are so limited at, that is your fastest way to heal and have physical good reunion with your person. On a personal note, I've always loved myself no matter what size I am, right? Also, on a personal note, I know I'm very smart. I have a lot of information. I don't have the academic studies and had the opportunities when I was younger because of how life came about to me. And I always saw myself a little less than my twin flame in the past because of shit that he said to me. And I was already feeling a little bad about it, but he kind of like pushed that button. Right. There are other things as well, like not big things, but it was those were the major things. Right. And I was not in physical contact with my twin. He appears back and forth. But when I started taking control more so of my physical self, where I'm like, it's not that I don't like how I look. I love how I look, girl. I am obsessed with me. Okay, obsessed. But where I'm like, okay, I want to be more physically active. I want to live a longer life. I want to be healthier for me, for my future babies. When I say my future babies, is this my siblings' babies. I want to look good. I want to feel good. Like, I want my body, my vessel to be good because I want to be here for the people, assisting people, and working for the collective as much as whatever I can. I'm doing this for the collective, not just for myself, but acknowledging that I need it for me and taking care of my body now, like not just with the weight loss, but where the way that I'm handling myself, the way that I talk to myself. I've never really been that person that tells me I can't do shit. I always say like, I got it. But I needed to bring myself in a different frequency when it comes to the physical self. When I took care of that at the same, and it happened so simultaneously that it happened with other two things that are happening in my life, with the academic part, with the physical health, and other two things that I'm not going to speak about, which I am really good at right now. Physical contact happened with the twin. My twin is single. My twin is trying to connect physically. And I'm just like, I don't know. Because I'm here in the space where it's like I'm seeing this as right now, low-key, seeing it as a distraction. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to make a decision right now. I don't feel good to make a decision. So I'm not. So I will invite you to look into your life. What do you feel is stopping you from being you, or like from being completely happy with yourself? It could be something physical. It could be something not as crazy as academically, like for me, because wherever I have my freaking placements also kind of gave me a clue that it was, that's important for me. Everybody's different. So be hands-on for you. Okay? Para ti. Put yourself first. And let me tell you something. It's not just about bumping into my twin. His whole fucking world is at disclosure to me. Like, I know his fucking schedule without even wanting to know his schedule. I know where he's gonna be here this week and next week. Yet, like, I'm so much. I'm just like nah. Like right now, no. And sometimes we're like, what the hell's happening? And now it's here. It's like, too much. But once you do things for you, things start changing. So I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Just take it with you. Eventually we'll talk about this in a collective reading or something like that. But one of the main questions that Spirit asked me was are you ready to face the truth of your reality? Of where you're fucking shit up, of all the things that you need to know? Do you want that, or you rather step into the unknown? Choose. Ashley, what's poppin', baby? You came in a good time. You were right after Tiabia. I have her questions here. somewhere. And Miss Saggy, like if you're gonna be working on like on yourself, maybe it's your look. Maybe it's about finding your look again, or like a look that you can be like, I feel so comfortable. I'm just being sexy. Like I would highly suggest. Okay, I would highly suggest for you to find your look or what you feel comfortable in. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. Girl, I know these readings get deep. So, and I will tell you, as a person that I am working on my physical self, all styles fit me. Okay, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but all styles fit me. But where I feel more comfortable at is like being more with a lipstick and some lashes, clear skin, hair a little done, hair always done, some maybe a little eyebrow, and like having a cute blouse and something not too flashy, but like some flashy things, right? So it's like, okay, I know I look good that way. I feel good in that, and it's a little where it's just like I could get ready in 10-15 minutes. Um, find something that you feel comfortable in. Start practicing it every day. I would say work with Goddess Aphrodite if you want to, but working with her, she will allow you to connect to a path where it's like there's more self-love to yourself. There's other goddesses who can also do this for you, or you can also have a space for you. Like where I am right now with her, it was first about okay, being a devotee to her, finding out about her, all this stuff. But then she's like, okay, we're gonna do this together. I need you to love yourself too. Put an altar for yourself. Where you're gonna show yourself love, all this other stuff. Look, my flowers. I put them out 2 days ago. Yesterday I barely noticed que están así porque tenían dim light. And then if you want to, if you're, you need to work on your physical self, but I mean, like there needs to be some sort of release of trauma in the hips. Start working out maybe 5 minutes for only 3 days, but like be consistent with yourself, because if you want somebody to be there for you consistently, you have to show up for yourself consistently. Like the days that I'm like, oh, I'm running late with my exercise routine, I'm like, oh, you guys gotta go, it's 11:30, because I only know I have 30 minutes to close this fucking ring that I had put down for myself, that I'm gonna work out for 50 minutes. Like right now, that's my thing, 50 minutes, and burn I don't know how many freaking calories throughout the day. So right now I haven't done it, but I know that I'm locked in right now. So it's like, even if it's a hard day for you and you can't do 5 minutes, do 2 minutes, 3 minutes. When the day's like, no, I gotta put me first. You gotta put yourself first and really show up for yourself. It's like, how the fuck do we expect someone to show up for ourselves and we're not showing up for our own damn selves, Okay, so Tabia, how do you say your name? Tabia? I'm gonna call you T. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm butchering your name. I just heard Spirit say something to me, about my journey. Girl, don't come for me. Anyways, you can tell I didn't like it how my face in my book, my face changed. Like, I feel it. I feel like I showed. I'm gonna look back at my at the fucking video. What time? What's the time when Tibia's T's reading is here? This is when people close their mouth or do something with their mouth where they like make their lips much smaller, is because they don't want to fucking hear shit. Or they don't want to say nothing about I don't. Oui. Beautiful Maria, you're so sweet, my love. I just heard Spirit say, yes, Miss Sadie, you can turn back the clock to look how you desire to look. And I'm seeing your some profile picture. Okay, like así, está diciendo que sí. Te vas a ver younger. Like, yo sé que yo no como en unos meses me voy a ver más joven. I'm looking forward to that. Voy a ver como a baby. Okay. So let's see here. T, we're going to look into your first question. You said, I've been dating S, the Pisces, for a little while, and we had a misunderstanding. Love you, beautiful. Love you, mummies. A misunderstanding last week. I thought we were good, but then he blocked me. That is so fucking typical of Pisces. Sorry to talk shit, but it is what it is, Pisces. Okay, we know you. Show me here this energy space. You're wondering he will block you if so, when? Okay. Tibia. Okay. His overall energy shows the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this is telling us that he's feeling like you're not the person that he's met. He's not seeing you the same eyes. This is someone who could have been fantasizing about you. Before I say more, let's just kind of pin down on what a Pisces man does. He lives in La La Land a little bit too much, just like any Pisces woman does too. But Pisces men are Prince Charmers in their own fucking world, okay? Like, they need to step it up in the 3D world, which basically here it's telling us that this person had a bitch fit, okay? Feeling very upset, feeling like you are not being yourself, who you were showing up to be in the physical. 6 of Wands in the physical self here. Overall energy here for you, 7 of Cups. So yes, he's feeling confused. He's feeling confused about this connection. He does not feel happy. You're dealing with someone, let me tell you right now, the games this person is going to pull on you are going to be so fucking much, okay? This person lacks emotional intelligence. Yes, they're very romantic. They fucking love bomb. They like give love. They're love bombing you, okay? They have insecurity issues. I can tell you right away. And they're the person that will say, like, I don't know if I want to be with you anymore. They have the 2 of Wands here. Bottom of the, future energy, and the Ace of Cups. So it's telling us they need to control their emotions. Yes, this person has cried about you. Yes, he has been in the space of wanting to reconnect. Okay. Will he unblock you? The energy here with the 2 of Wands is telling us already that it's a yes. Okay. That he will unblock you. Will you be blocked again? Absolutely as well. He's not going to last a long time. This speaks of matter of 2 days, 2 weeks, where he opens up here. Okay. Being a sneaky poo, trying to see like, hey, are you mad at me or like, are we good? Okay. Show me his current energy space when it comes to his thought process, because I'm here as a Pisces energy. He's wondering if you're thinking about him too. Okay. So, like in his thoughts, he is thinking here of coming towards you, making amends. He is waiting for you to, be a little extra. Is he still expecting it? No. All right. He's open to being more open to him saying whatever that he needs to say. But with the King of Swords, I don't see him being the one who opens up this communication or whatever he needs to open up right away. He feels that he's still in the right about this. And he feels that you need to see his point of view. Six of Swords, clarified King of Swords. Six of Swords and King of Swords clarifying comes to be clarified by the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. It shows me that he still wants to be with you. Okay. He still wants to be with you. He wants to fix the connection. He's done this many times when he's in a relationship. Okay. If you're wondering, does he have feelings for me? Yes, he does. He does have love for you, but he needs to get it together when it comes to not being manipulative. Okay. This person is like, his energy is like, if you contradict him, that's when shit goes wrong. It's okay for you guys to both have a different way of thinking. You have the Death, the Page of Wands, Page of Cups. That alone tells me that yes, he's going to come in and have communication again with you. He's gonna look for you. The only thing here is that if he decides not to talk to you right now within these 2 next weeks, because the energy shows that he will, he could drag this to be like the next 2 years. In the next 2 years, not like 2 years. In the next 2 years. What does he want to say to her? The energy says, don't trust me. Don't trust me. I'm depressed. I think you're amazing. I'm seeking revenge. I feel connected to you. If I can't have you, no one else can. Girl, you had someone who's like very jealous, who's definitely likes you, but he needs to just relax. One more message here from him to her, please. You had 2 questions. I did answer it here, that he will be looking for you. You guys are going to sort of reconcile. So his energy right now is telling us that he's shocked. And he's still holding on to you. Major realizations. Okay. So yeah, he will be getting out of this freaking funk. Now, let me go look a little bit more here into your situation for your second question. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. 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 Show me what's the energy here between this connection right now. What's going to happen between them? For Tia and her man's the Pisces. What's the energy like between them? Got the 5 of Swords, the Devil. That is telling us that there will be, current energy space is some sort of disputes, arguments, not seeing eye to eye. With the Devil, it's saying there's a lot of ego play here. The Temperance is in the bottom of the deck, which is a really good energy. It's saying there's some sort of reconciliation, seeing things different, and somebody coming to terms of like, you know what, I miss this person. I'm going to give this a go, give this a try. Can I please see the energy manifesting here next for Tia be in this person, please. Her person, the Pisces. What's the energy where it's going to be moving forward to? Page of Coins. There will be communication. Somebody reaches out here. Not meeting eye to eye. There's a short fallout right after. Okay. Show me here with this tower. What the heck is it? I'm going to tell you here. With this person, you're going to have to land ground. I'm going to look at you when I say this. You're going to have to be 10 toes down, okay? Around your energy, because he's going to try to drag the fuck out of you. You're not going to like what he says. He's going to be a little meanie poo. You putting boundaries on him will create for him to have a tower moment, which is like, oh shit, I don't have control over this. Why the fuck is she being made? No. He will shape up. If you don't lay law, if you don't hold your boundaries, he will create the shit over and over and over until you're tired. And either give in completely, do what he says all the time, or he's the one who changes for the better. You have the Ace of Cups here. Again, saying like this is an opportunity for the two of you to work on this connection romantically. It's very beautiful, very good. There's a lot of growth here. The opportunity to work on this partnership, this connection is definitely here. You got the Fool, the Empress, Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. This connection is not done yet. When it comes to her, what can she expect her energy to be like when he comes back around? You're going to be super happy. Super happy, feeling like, okay, here's an opportunity here. The Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and you have the Seven of Wands. His energy, can I see his intention when he returns? His true intentions behind this, what is it? Emperor, to be your man's again, to see if you guys are still together. And you have a Five of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yeah, he can't help himself. He needs to hear from you. This person is more emotionally connected to you, like really, really likes you more than he wants to. I would be saying, like, be a little careful, because this person either smokes, drinks, or does some sort of substance, okay, that kind of blocks him out from being his true self. I don't know. I don't want to say too many things, but he is taking something. And he likes drama, even though he might say he doesn't like drama. He likes drama, okay? All right, romance angels. Let's look what they have to say to you, mama. Okay. Romance angels, where is you? I just picked up the book. Okay. Ma, ¿unos taquitos o qué? ¿Unos taquitos o qué? ¿Quieres? ¿Qué estaba? ¿Dónde fue? Never mind. No. Fuimos a la JCPenney, pero ya no había nada, casi nada. ¿A poco? ¿Y qué pasó con las máquinas de ya todo para hacer pastel? ¿Ah? Ya todo se vendió. Yo quería los burritos para vender con ropa. Pero ya todos se vendieron. Yo quería que wow. Ya todos están pagados, ya estaban ahí, todos están pagados. Nada más para que cierren ahí. Sí. Y no. Y pues vamos a la tienda, me compró jabón siempre. Jabón para los trastes. Oh, ok. Ya no te iba a decir que en no de comer. Ok, ahorita. Ya casi acabó. ¿A poco sí tiene hambre? Okay, so let me give you your yeah, I'm hungry already. Este, your romance angel message when it comes to you and your person with your Pisces. Tibia. Is it tibia? Tibia. Okay. Give me one little second, please. My mom is here. 1 second. Todd, hello, hello, welcome. 12. Ahorita. Luego me lo da. Más vale que, ¿cómo dicen? Traste que atrás se huele. Abuela traste que atrás se huele. ¿Quiere change? Give me a second. I need to give my mom her change. We're doing a business here. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing business with you. Thank you very much. Ay, burra mocha. Excuse me. Estás haciendo mis secretos. Okay. Don't forget to press like. Oh, I love you. Thank you. All right. Sorry, just had to fix some things with mama. Okay. Tia Bia, I was going to give you a message with love yourself first. When it comes to your person, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, let's see what your message is. I mean, self-explanatory with that, right? Okay, let's see. So your message says, if you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to make good care of you. And it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in relationships. During this period, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, to find the blessing and lesson you've gained from each one. For instance, have you become stronger, more independent, or more patient as a result of your prior partnership? If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lesson and the love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. I will add to this that when this message shows up, it's like whatever works for you is what you need to apply. What your needs are in a connection, in a relationship, you letting homeboy know, like, hey, like if you're cutting me out, that means we're done. You can't just block me. I get you're going through whatever, you're feeling this way, but you need to talk to me. I am not a witch. I'm not the psychic on YouTube to know what the hell you're feeling. Even me, like even if I feel what they gotta say, I don't say it. Like, what are you trying to say? Okay, stand on business. Woo! Kissy faces. Yvonne, do you have a lot of people trick-or-treating over there right now? My mom says the streets are empty. Ashley, what's poppin'? Ser o parecer que te imaginas, no te puede ser la dueña de tu vida. Yes. What does yes mean? You have trick-or-treaters? Maybe because have you guys had raids like that over there? Let me tell my friend. Have you guys had raids over there? Okay. No. Question though. Have you heard anything from, like, you know that Toyota arena in or that area? You haven't heard anything from there? What is that, Ontario? Que se oiga que hayan pasado raids o algo así, ¿no, verdad? No, not really. Okay, good. That's maybe that's why, porque como no ha pasado casi. All right, ass. Got you, mama. Show me here the energy. It's more in Pomona. I see. I've seen that it's more in Pomona. And around the this part, no? Joe's energy, please. Overall. And then show me his energy about her saying she's not going. His energy with the Knight of Wands, he got upset. He got mad. Okay. 10 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. He's feeling this very heavily. He's feeling like he don't want to talk. Okay. With this energy, with the 10 of Wands, feels like it's an energy of feeling abandoned. And because it's the Two of Pentacles, it is telling me that he's trying to keep his guard, trying to keep his cool. He's trying not to lose his shit because of, the feeling here. And you got the Five of Swords. He wanted to argue, like, even if he did with the Five of Swords, it's like he feels you're doing it from a place just to hurt him. It's like you're doing it to fucking get back at him, to stab him in the back, or a feeling of that. So with the Knight of Wands, please clarify. That is coming with a Wheel of Fortune. This is showing us that he doesn't feel like he's going to give up on the opportunity to ask you again. I was like, he feels like he can eventually get you to accept. There is no feeling here of, oh, okay, she's trying to end things with me. Okay, so like he is in a space where he's hopeful that eventually you're going to change your mind along the way. Thought process is strength. So to have that in the, ooh, babe. Okay. To have strength here, it is showing us with the Seven of Wands that he feels that he ain't going to give in. If you're trying to mind fuck him, he's like, I'm not going to give in to Ashley. Okay. Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords. For someone, okay, let's speak of that just a little bit. For someone to have the the 8 strength in their thought process, it means like they are set. They've been thinking things so heavily about you, of what they want, what they need. If they're going to have set standards, it's like right now, he thought about you yesterday, girl. I mean, we had a session. So I know. Okay. With his mindset right now, it's going to take him some time to nurture that way, to even if you're like saying, you know what, I'm coming from a loving place and I'm letting you know, like, I can't because of my finances. Like, nah, making fucking excuses. Find the money to come see me. This energy here, the Five of Swords with the Three of Wands, is just creating havoc where havoc should not exist. He was being mean, so I just said, fuck this shit. Because here with the Knight of Wands, that is a hot-tempered energy, right? It's an energy that cannot ground himself. It's an energy that has a hard time accepting rules, regulations from other people. Can I see his heart space, how he feels about this? Six of Wands. He feels that eventually you're going to come to peace. Ask for forgiveness or like say, hey, I was wrong. I'm going to come see you after all. He thinks you're going to change your mind. In his heart, he's hoping that you're going to change your mind. The Eight of Cups, again, is telling us that he is upset. Justice is in the center. So if you're trying to get him to let go of a thought process and be more of a sweetie pie, that sort of vibe. It's saying like it's gonna take some time. Like, no. All right, you have the 9 of coins. He has an energy here, feeling of the 9 of coins is like, okay, well, she don't want to be with me, then she can be by her fucking self. Because the 9 of coins is single. With the 5 of coins, and stop being so nice to him. Don't do my girl like this. He has the 9 of coins, and the 9 of coins is like, okay, if she don't want to be like that, fine. Like, this is not a person who's gonna let you see a vulnerable side of him. It's just someone who's going to be like, at the end of the day, it's your choice. If you want to come. Then if not, fuck it. Like, he's in that vibe, right? Because we're clarifying the 9 of coins, it's showing that he's coming from a broken heart, from a space where he's being nasty poo. With this energy here, the 5 of coins and the 5 of wands is saying like, you know what? Fuck it. That's why you're single. Stay single, Ashley. Like, and then he has lovers in the bottom of the deck with the 9 of swords. He's going to switch up so fast. He's like, what are you talking about? This is about not taking responsibility, which we already know. But it's about trying to see. He's going to come knock at your door to try to see if you're like, if he still has a shot with you, if he still can be with you, if you're still into him, if you have not completely shut down that door. Your mother started dry. Can you please see his next move? Swords, sir. Okay, this page of swords usually is telling us that yes, there will be communication that will be petty, even though he might not have access to you, because if we see here, these swords right here, right, it's supposed to be 1, but it's showing that there is like 2 there. So with this, it's like he's gonna have to wait until you reach out or something happens here for you guys to have communication. But it's saying like ultimately, yeah, he's gonna check if you have not closed the door completely completely for him. ¿Qué pasó, mija? You hungry? No, just being here, chismosa. You just want to be on Ashley's reading. Okay. All right. You have the Page of Swords. We have Faith, which is the Hierophant. And we have the 4 of Swords. So he's not going to act much. He's not going to do much. He's going to relax by tomorrow. Okay? Let's see what he got to say to you. I haven't pulled an oracle message for you from him for a while. Right now that I'm tapping into his energy, there's something here, like he's getting ¿cómo se dice? Como piquetes, I know you don't speak Spanish. Feeling like little piercings in the heart. I feel like his heart is opening, having a little Grinch moment where his heart is growing or opening up. Can you please see what Joe wants to say to Ashley, please? Bottom of the deck. I only believe in the science and the facts. So he's like, if you're saying this is going to go down, that's only what I want to see. Okay, that's what he's saying here. He's not someone who wants to be emotional, spiritual, or like be more intentional with the way how things are going. He also has, I want more than what we have. Mucho amor. Let's start over. I need to feel in control, and you hurt my feelings. Have in mind, this deck mostly has really good messages. Okay, Ashley, baby. Yeah, mostly has really good, sweet messages. Let's get you two from here. I'm going to say to Ash. Your eyes are enchanting came out twice. So the third time, your eyes are enchanting. I want to protect you from myself. And I know you're the one for me. One more message. How does he feel about what happened today? Give us more about what he feels of what happened today. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I wish you were here with me. So this is telling us that he acknowledges that he was being mean. Bottom of the deck, I'm holding on to the memories of us, and I want to hold you. Okay? Ooh, okay. Thank you, Miss Ashley. Love you long time, mamas. Hang in there. Hang in there. You know what? And I'm just gonna share a little bit of what I was talking to one of my sisters, my teachers yesterday. He's terrible. Sure, go ahead. My teacher, she's also intuitive, right? So, and like, have in mind, like, I think I've shared a bit about, like, what it feels like to disconnect with a person and why we go through those moments. So, the information, I'm trying to remember the information. Part of the information was like she was tapping into my heart because we were doing some sort of exercise. And then she said to me, your heart is very pure. Your heart is very open to love. How come you're feeling this way? What's that stagnant energy? And I said, oh, I recently disconnected from someone. She's like, do you feel heartbroken? I'm like, I don't know if I can put it into words that it's heartbroken. I don't feel heartbroken. Because at the end of the day, for me, like, this guy didn't do anything to make me fall in love with him. Just feeling sad about it. She's like, that's good. That's good. Because once we start disconnecting, we sometimes associate the energy or the feeling of heartbreak with the dissonance, the disconnection. That feeling of this person was, what is it, vasopressin? Is that the word? I'm really bad with terminologies, but she was explaining how, like, this person was feeding onto whatever it is for the female, where you feel excited and very connected to that person. Let me check real quick. Vasopressin. It's the neurological. This shit's not giving me. But anyways, the dopamine. Okay, there we go. Serotonin But there's a different chemical here reaction that has for women and another for men. But anyways, she was saying how the disconnection of that of you not receiving it is what is making you feel as well, like, oh, I am really, really depressed. Or you have to acknowledge that it's not sometimes just what he's putting out there, but of what he's no longer feeding, and now it's like just that feeling. My fertile window opens up in 3 days. Okay, how fun. Is being mean because of the girl. He says I always try to come and control things. He wanted to be an ass, but I wanted. Joe needs to get it together, girl. Okay, mama. Let's look. Have in mind, like, if it worked, if it has worked for people in the past to be mean, like, that is his own way of trying to, like, mind fuck you too. Reverse psychology, that's what they call it, right? Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. Show me the energy here. What was the energy that he was holding here? Of him being me. All right, he has a 9 of Wands, and that energy again is because he feels that he had to be mean. It's like he felt he had to be on guard. The 8 Wands that are behind him, right? It does show like he knew what the hell he was saying. It's like, okay, I'm gonna say something. If you say something mean, I'm gonna say something mean. That's the energy that he has. Here with that as well, he has the Hierophant, 10 of Cups. I saw the Hangman. So that alone is saying, like, I want you to keep arguing with me. The more that you argue with me, the more that you stay here, I know you fucking still fucking care. He's going to tell you this in person. You're going to hear from him. I know you still care about this. Otherwise, why the hell are you still here? Why are you still arguing with me? Why are you still blah, blah, blah? Like, he's going to tell you this himself. For him, this feels very real when you guys argue. For him, he feels like you guys are official. He feels that you are his woman and you're very committed to him. When things like this take place. Okay. Can I see this energy where he was a stance because of this other person? Was the other person around? Yes, the other person was around. Yes, he was being mean because she was hearing everything. Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords, Page. Okay, she wasn't even paying attention to him. He started being fucking loud. This girl was sleeping. Okay, the energy with the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Justice. It's telling me that this girl was minding her own business. She was doing her thing here, and now, like, obviously he trapped her into, like, needing to hear what was here. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. It's saying, like, there was no other way. Three of Pentacles. And she was like, what happened? What's going on? He was not responding to her in a way where it's like giving her undivided attention. He might have looked at her or like been like, oh, like, wait. But he started going off because she stayed in the premises. I'm seeing that other people were hearing him be mean to you too. Because it shows here with the Page of Wands, it's somewhere where you need to be kind of quiet. Beep, 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 beep. What the heck? Okay. They told him that he needs to stop being so upset with the Five of Cup in the bottom of the deck. I don't think she was there because he never said he didn't want me to come. He just was being an ass about it. Girl, nah, this girl was there. This girl was around. The Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, she might have even been working because the Three of Pentacles is here. But there's other people coming in around. I'm here with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. This is telling us that it's not a usual place. Okay, this of the Seven of Swords, he didn't want to lose his shit. He didn't want other people to hear. But yes, he did it because of the girl. Okay, Page of Wands, Ten of Cups. Something feels very overwhelming. This doesn't feel like it's her house. Like she could have been somewhere quiet. She could have been taking a nap because the energy here is like her not being around was a good energy here first, where she wasn't paying attention. He made a fuss and her energy came right through, dragged in someone else too. Even like you say, he was at the hospital. And then when I said, I'm not coming, he said, well, why won't you just come see me? Let's see your mom. This guy putting an excuse for you to come see your mom. A reason why you should. Can I see like if he's making any changes? Is he doing any changes of this matter for her? For the girl? Is he changing his mind? You have the Eight of Wand. You have the Eight of Wand with the Nine of Pentacle, and that is telling us that he feels like he needs to do so. Hello, Alphonse. Okay. Like 9, just a donation. Okay, sounds good. I'll add you to the list right now. Most than likely, you're going to be next after Suerte because Diana is not here. We can skip her for now. Give me one little second. Okay. I went to pick up my mom's burger. She had a burger coming from Burger King. Like 9, just send a donation. My question will be Brandy and I get back together. Okay, I'll look into it right now. I do have a list. Okay, so we're going to go in order. Alphonse. Thank you so much. No, you're good. Sometimes freaking PayPal does that. That's fine. All right, that's the list. Here we go. Ashley, regardless of whatever goes down here, this guy, because of what's going down, he's in the space with the Age of Wand and 9 of Pentacle, like have in mind 4 of Pentacle, that he is gonna stay with her for a while. Okay, thank you, Alphonse. So he feels that he needs to do that because he's gonna be ending up needing her. Can I see what his heart stands when it comes to this other chick? I'm in San Diego. Woohoo! We're in California as well. Yvonne is in California too. My brother-in-law lives in San Diego. Well, my brother to be, maybe. Okay, Ashley. So when it comes to the heart, there's appreciation, acknowledgement. He feels good around her, but it's not showing that he has emotions for her. He feels that he needs to choose her because if things get difficult, he feels that she has his back. 3 of Cups. And he feels that right now, she's the safer choice. Good girl. There you go, mamas. All right, where's Suerte? Suerte! Oh, she said she was going to keep the same question. Santa Ana, California. I do live in Santa Ana. I moved back to Santa Ana. There's an Alaska earthquake, 5.4. Damn. Thank you, baby. This is where I grew up at. Childhood city, so I moved back. Suerte! Okay, Suerte. I got you. All right, timestamp is 2:57:45. Hi, Marie. Hello, baby. All right, let's see. What did Emma think about our date last night? Woo-hoo. Okay. Chips. Okay. We're going to pull in some beautiful tarot oracle cards. Hey, Fruity Bear, what's up? How you doing? Okay. So you have a really beautiful energy when it comes to overall something that she did not speak. Let me tell you something about this chick. The girl that you're dating, Suerte, has not had a strong feeling of assurance when it comes to someone loving her, wanting her, desiring her. It's so beautiful how, like, the Sedna, goddess Sedna, comes in. And this tells us that she feels that you're treating her like royalty. This energy is an energy of allow things to be open. And then we have goddess Sekhmet that's coming in, and then goddess Isis. So that's like where she feels very seen. She will open up so much. Like she's going to let go. She's going to let go of that wall that she's built about being shy. When did you get glasses? Girl, I've always had glasses. I mean, you haven't really seen the glasses, but I'm always by the computer or the light. I mean, I'm in front of a computer maybe like 14 hours a day. Thank you so much about looking good. Ever since I worked at that warehouse time, fucked up my vision a little. Like I started getting migraines, and I have to wear the glasses so I don't get migraines anymore. I don't really need them to see. I need them to not get on that freaking the light of the computer or regular light. Even when I'm out and about, if the sun is too bright, I need to wear the glasses. Otherwise, I get migraines. I mean, I'm an Aries, so it wasn't like that. My vision is so good, though. So good. Okay, so Suerte, how did Emma feel? She has the energy here of goddess Irene and Mott. So this is telling us that she felt that you handled everything with ease, grace. You were very lovey when it comes to this, because when you have goddess Matt, I hope pronouncing her name correctly, there is a strong feeling here of you did everything by the book. You did everything so right, everything so good for me. And with goddess Irene is of creating peaceful energy. She had nothing to worry about. Like she felt you had everything in control. Energy here, how she felt. She felt a little bad. Like in a way it was like, oh, like what do I need to do for her? I want to do something for her too. Like again, with the fairness, Six of Pentacles. With Goddess Matt, you're being clarified with a Six of Pentacles again. And 10 of Cups. You have this person over the moon. Look, it's just beautiful energy. You have... Who's eating wasabi right now? Who's eating sushi? Damn it. You have Justice. You have the Queen of Cups trying to show up here. You have... I know that's the Star card. And we have the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. So it's telling us like eventually this person, Miss Emma, will open up about how she feels every time that you treat her. I don't know, was there some wine? But here, or will be sometime, because there's a corn and some grapes here. So that's telling us that things really went bountiful. You have her feeling over the moon, especially about this date. She feels like you are... Damn, what the heck is this? I'm like, what, do I have a hair or what? Like, pay attention to detail. Everything is so beautiful. Give me a clarifier here for this 10 of Cup. That was me early in the morning. He wanted sushi, but I wasn't feeling so hot after. Yes, we drank last night. Mom, she's right here. Oh, yeah, she's here. She luego me dice que ande callada. Because, yeah, I get excited. She laughs. She's like, she thinks I'm flirting here online. I'm not. 2 of Wands. Okay, so let me tell you. Huh? Yes, próximamente. So showing here that she is thinking of how she's going to give back this love how she's going to make, like, she's already orchestrated something here. Like, I want to have a great night. But Sagittarius feels also very loved when I'm taking care of her. Magician, Nine of Cups, and the Justice. Again, divine justice come at play. You have 3 times the Justice energy. Regardless of the Six of Pentacles is a physical energy or like it's a pentacle energy, it is saying that this person will create fairness, like a person that will give back, equal give and take. And she feels very pleased. She's still thinking about it. And again, successful, loves how you treat her in public. This is also feeling proud to be next to you. You got the Six of Cups right after. It's really sweet energy. She feels like you're a sweetie pie. Yeah, be careful because there's a lot of fun in these cards. A lot. The Sun is after. Everything was really sweet. And she feels like this love can grow for many, many, many tomorrows. Like, keep dating as you are. That's really sweet. Very sweet. That does not sound like Halloween. So yeah, there's your question. Oh, let me get you one more card. I want to see here. How did she feel overall yesterday from her date? You have the Chariot that came through. That's like success. Okay. How did Emma feel overall about this date? She was emerged and you have activation. This tells me that she felt a little sexy time arising, feeling a little aroused. Unfoldment, emergence. We're not going to go there. Ready to open. The unfoldment is ready to open more. I'm just going to say the word more. You're actually going. That is so sweet. I love you guys. I love this for you. That is so sweet. Huh? ¿Qué? Because you need to be sweeter. Necesitas ser dulce para que lean que you're sweet. Oh, my mom, she's being jelly boo. Para eso está aquí, ma, para estar criticándome. Sí, que vaya a la escuela. Aquí, como esta muchacha que sea más suerte, va a ir a Texas. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, Alphonse. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Where's your brother? Don't worry about my brother. Why? Come over here. Nobody's gonna grab that. Cochina. Cochina Fruity Bear. I'm gonna tell my mom. Ma, aquí está una muchacha que se llama Fruity Bear. Que ella me pidió que yo le regalara a Kenny. Y ella tiene como 30 años, 30 y algo. Y que ella lo mantiene, dice. Oh my gosh. My mom says you can have him for just a little bit. No. Because freaking Fruity Bear asked me if she could have my brother one time. I'm like, girl, you want to be cursed for the rest of your life. My mom loves my brother. I mean, it is her son. But like I told her, don't worry about going to a nursing home when you're older. My brother's going to live with you. You're going to go live with your favorite. He's so cute, though. Girl, he turned hotter. Okay? He has so much ass after him. I'm like, boy. And he's letting it all come through. I'm like, you know what? Let people love you, but watch out for the dingalinga, okay? Wrap it up. He's the only boy in our family, so obviously he just loves the attention. Plus, he's a Gemini. Ugh. My stepdad is from Chile. I should know more Spanish than I do. Do I have any friends from Chile? Not yet. Don Francisco is from Chile. I heard. Well, his family. All right, let's check on your question, baby cakes. I know I pinned your question here. There's a girl in her skulls. Okay. Thank you. All right, so we're going to see here. Have in mind, whenever you see that I do have the under the veil, to just give you a quick rundown by the readings. So the under the veil, when you see like a little girl, I think the emoji has like some girl with like a veil. But the reading basically is one of the regular questions, which is the one you paid for right now. But it goes much deeper because it does tell you other things that are unforeseen, like beyond that person's thought process, emotions, and things that are going to come forward. Obviously, I read you in depth here, but like that would be like a little bit more. And then the reading, since, and I'm saying this because you're new, obviously. Right? But the Snoop Bamboo, if you ever want to look into a person's energy, that reading would cover overall energy where that person is at. If they're connecting with someone else, what is their overall energy when it comes to love, to you, to anybody else? So it will give you a broader look into the whole situation. And then we look into that person's, in this case, would be a she. So the way that she's seeing you. We also look into the way that she's feeling about you emotionally in the heart. Her the wishful energy, her hopes and fears. Then we look into what she's hiding, her intentions with you, and her next moves. Okay, so just future reference for that reading. I always have that available. That's called Snoop Bamboo. I also do that in a private reading. Okay, thank you, Ma. A private reading or private recording reading, that sort of thing. So if you're ever interested. We're going to be looking into the energy here of Brandy. Love that name. Will Brandy and I get back together as a long-term couple? We broke up via text. Message. Oh, whew, black roses. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to tell you something. I love y'all very much. I love, 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 love people. Okay. This is what I do here. I give clarity, mind, heart, body, soul, and spirit. Okay. But with that said, my dear, I'm not going to read what you want to hear. I'm going to read what's in the energy, what it's really in her energy field. Okay. I have some clients that come in and they want to hear what they want to hear, like Fruity Bear. Okay. She wants to do what she wants to do. It's gonna what needs to come through will come through. Okay. I love y'all so much. We can be best friends, but I'm not going to do it just because you pay me money. I'm going to give you what the tea is here. Okay. So let's see. Overall energy when it comes to Brandy. That was very nice gesture of you sending the flowers. I'm a Gemini too. My birthday is June 11th. Woo! And Brandy is November 25th. You got yourself a baddie Sagittarius. Are you guys okay? Yeah, that would be the sign you would compliment y'all. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Show me the overall energy where Brandon is at. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's clarity, mind, and heart, spirit, please. Thank you. Given here for our friend Alfonsi. Check what the energy here with his connection with Brandy is. Give me the overall energy. Where's she at with her connection with him? How did she, okay. Okay. One thing for sure, she feels very shocked. Okay. She feels very shocked how everything happened. She did not see it coming. I don't know whose idea it was to break up. Right, we're going to show you right now. Whose idea it was to break up. She feels like you guys could have better communication and you could have It just comes through the same the next. It's good even if it hurts. And whatever she says comes true the same day or the next. Girl, vouching on that. I mean, this girl. True. I need to know what needs to happen. Okay. And we were amazing. Yeah. Okay. So she feels the decision took her by surprise. Okay. Took her by surprise. I do see that she is feeling very jealous at this time with the 501. This is hitting her more today than it was the few last days. Page of Cups is saying like she is rereading messages. She is thinking like, maybe I should have been softer in the way that I'm communicating things, right? With the 10 of Wands, we're going to show you in the position it came in. Okay. 10 of Wands is telling me here with the Tower that she wasn't ready to walk away. She felt like the decision making was just abrupt, right? And here with the Tower and the 10 of Wands, she's missing you more than she wants to. Okay. Show me here what the Tower is. This almost was unpredictable. She feels that you could have been softer in the way that you were speaking, but I will tell you here, for the energy to show up with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups first, tells me that you also need to take more account with, like, you tell her, like, hey, you're doing this and it kind of hurts me. Because this with the Page of Cups is almost like where you take it. I mean, we are like this. Why are we like this, women? She's seeing like, okay, you're saying, okay, yeah, I was wrong, honey. Okay. It's like you're just trying to be good. But here it calls in where you need to call her out on her shit. The Tower is clarified here with the 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. If she pretended that she was ready to walk away from you, no, she's not. Okay, she's feeling very heavy. She's missing you even more. Can I please see what's in her thought process about the situation? What's her thoughts when it comes to Alfonso here? It was her idea to break up. Yeah, with the Tower moment being sideways, 10 of Wands, 100% believe you. She felt it was just like something that she just needed to blab. Okay. To have this energy of like, oh, I feel like I need to do this. That freaking Tower needed to be right side up. The 10 of Wands would have said like, yes, it's time to move forward. Okay. It's time to move forward. Because this is even like if you have a job, if you are doing different things, this is where we start moving because it's like it's time. Okay. But here's like I'm telling you right now, part of the issue here is that you were too soft. You were letting her slide with the smallest shit here. Okay. And then she has a little pouty moment, and it's all of a sudden it's like she's just pushing fucking buttons. Yes, she's still waiting for you to kind of reach out, do a little more here. 7 of Pentacles, she's waiting for you to lose your shit. Okay. I do see that she did cry. Show me energy here with what's in her mind about this. Ace of Wands to take action, to reach out, to talk to you. Show me here the Ace of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. She wants to play out the hardcore energy. Okay. If you see here, you have the 2 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands is telling me that you guys still have this energy to be very open, to talk, right? To commence again. She feels that she is doing wrong by walking away, but to have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Whenever we have an energy of a Pentacle energy, is telling us that there's like either she's double dealing, she's not able to manage things, and this is her emotions. Okay. So I see her trying something new with someone else because the Fool is here. But in the energy space, if someone leaves you or hurts your heart, and I'm going to say this right now, when we fuck someone's life up, we break their heart, consciously knowing that we're doing it, it always will return back to us. Okay. Did she tell you when she texted me, she said that she met someone else? I don't know if it was true. It was at her job. See, clear as her job. Queen of Pentacles. She wants to make herself available. What's in her heart for him? Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Death. Okay. The key point here is that you need to stop being so sweet. Men need to hold us accountable, and I've said this before. Sometimes we as women push buttons that we're not supposed to push, right? Her energy still shows being attracted to you, liking you. It's not showing her feeling in love, but it's showing where she feels that she needs to have more excitement. Okay. It's like she feels that you guys kind of fell into this routine, like when you go on dates, it's not as fun. Need to create something more here. But the Nine of Cups means that she is missing excitement. Okay. And I'm looking into her heart space when it comes to you. So that's missing excitement when it comes to you. She feels like you could have tried something more, but this goes both ways, right? It was energy, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. She's feeling like she's missing out. I don't know if she's in her 40s, late 30s, pushing on to be like older. She's not coming in as mature. She's not coming in as mature or like, she's coming out as needing to be playful. Show me here, please. Are they going to get back together? What's the deal here? Does she want to get back together with him? What's the energy here that she has to reconciling? Bebe. You need to... I'm going to tell you this right now. You need to ground your energy when it comes to her. And you really need to think things through of how and what you're going to do. Because this is not the first time that she dates two people at the same time. I'm in San Diego and she lives in Arizona. Sorry, my eyes just like the brightness is killing me, boy. She got a new job and she's really busy. She's 52 and I'm 56. Yeah. The only ones that come in mature are the men. I've been saying this for the fucking longest time. We women say we want an emotional mature man, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't, because we're fucking immature. Most of us, not me. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Sun. It is showing me here double dealing. She's feeling like she's losing out on her like excitement. That could be in her youth, needing to do more fun things. That she could be hitting a space where she feels she's getting much older. She's talked to other people in the past, but right now, of moving forward, she wants to have you and this other person. Sun. The energy is showing me that her sex drive went up, right? But here it's like she is willing to date two people at the same time and choose who's gonna win overall. She's not gonna make a decision real quick. If you get back with her, she's gonna cheat on you. The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Swords coming together, and the Devil. The Three of Swords. It's pure trouble. She's not in a phase where she wants to settle down. It's like she wants to have, like, with all due respect, her last home moment. Okay. I do see her regretting her decision. But right now, she's like, it's about me. It's about me. It's about me. I'm going to grab another tarot deck real quick. Can I please see her next move here with the energy? Yvonne. Yvonne, ¿cómo están los trick-or-treaters? Ya se acabó el candies. Her next move, please. Getting back together. Maybe I just walk away and be single. I'm going to tell you this right now. I know you might see me young, but I've been reading people for the longest time. Okay. So I don't know, like maybe this is the first time you land into my channel, but I've been reading for a very, very long time, almost for a whole decade. And I specialize in love, connections, soul contracts, that sort of thing. Trust and believe, I, back in the day, was a deep church girly. Okay. This hippie jibby was like, it's a Diablo. Specializing in working with men is my forte. With women too. But I can tell you right away, when a woman is in this energy space, they're not going to get out of it. Okay, they're going to be in that moment. I would highly suggest for you to make yourself be single, detach, disconnect, and be here. Because right now she's a lost cause. I don't see the things working out with this guy, whomever this guy is. Without her, would it be here? Girl, I just found your channel. They come in big mobs. Oh, that's so cool. They're okay. Fruity Bear, you're supposed to give it to the trick-or-treaters, girl. Like, for instance, with Fruity Bear, my journey was long, is still long. With Fruity Bear, I told her, oh, you're going to be connecting with someone who's you're going to have a, and this is I'm never going to forget this or let her live it down. Because I told her, oh, you're connecting with someone, there's a gay guy. I'm like, he's going to create for you guys to have a threesome with someone you're crushing on. He's like, no, he's gay. She ended up having a threesome. She's a wild one. A lot of other things that I could expose her for. Obviously, I expose my shit too. I'm just saying. But it's best for you to. Aw, chiquilla, I love that. It is best for you to walk away from this situation. She's not gonna stop. Right now, she like wants to get her last home moments in, if we can say that. And it's not bad. I mean, it is what it is, but it's like you can't be fucking around with the heart of someone like that. You know? Ooh, maybe. Oh, never mind. I'm like, I was about to say, maybe you couldn't go out with my homegirl. I'm like, are you into hot Latinas? Her name is Yvonne. She lives by Chino. She's around. She's gonna be in her. She's in her late 40s. Not me playing matchmaker here. I'm telling. She was married to her ex-husband twice. Baby, Alphonse. She doesn't come out as mature at all. Okay. She's obviously I say this with love and respect because we are all in a different part of our journey, emotional wise, intellectually wise, and all this stuff, you know. So with that said, I don't see her maturing anytime soon. I remember my type was so many. Shame on you. We're going to put you in the shame box. You let me down. You had such cute taste before. I love Latinas. Woo! My homegirl's right here. Her name is Yvonne. You guys could exchange information. She's a really fun person. Her birthday's coming up. She's a Sagittarius. I know. Maybe bad rep from the other one, but I'm a Sagittarius moon. So we're not all bad. You guys told me who was here. Maybe you guys could just talk to get to know each other. No, but for reals, my last marriage was 5 years ago. I mean, it's good time. That means like you are ready to be out and about, hopefully. How long were you married? You said you're 56, right? Where are you from? I'm just being a whole chismosa por alguien. Conociendo aquí de Ligatans. Do you have kids? Send her my info. She's right here. Good, grab her info. Oh yeah, 56. Perfect. We could call you daddy. You can make her daddy. Look, this. Let me go look. I live in well, my friend lives in Southern California too. I live like an hour away from her. I live in I live in OC. I live here. I'm fine, Theo. Ooh, no kids. This girl. All right. Well, the list stays as is. I still need to read Diana. I gotta go have dinner real quick. Where does she live? I think that she lives in Chino. I know she's single. I just answered you. I can make look for tomorrow, girl. But let me tell you, the reading is gonna be so fun. The reading's gonna be really, really fun. Stepdad. To be honest, I do not know. Um, I don't know. Why the fuck am I so gorgeous? Look at me. Ah! I am tripping. Okay. You guys want to see something funny? I asked AI to create my man's. My husband, supposedly, that's what he looked like. I asked AI, I put a picture of myself, right? And I asked AI to create a picture of my soulmate. That's supposedly me. She looks a little bit like me. Um, and you see that guy? I dated that guy. This was a guy who I was talking about earlier, who I felt guilty about. I know, like when I was doing Miss Saggie's reading, when I said I like that energy of feeling guilty of breaking someone's heart and having the acknowledgement throughout my journey. Like I didn't care before for it, or like I didn't really feel. I felt a little bad, but like it was not to the point where I was like, damn, like this is what it really happens. Until I had my spiritual awakening, and throughout those years, I'm healing past situations. Like that connection has been with me throughout all these scarring moments. That was the person. Okay, I'll show her your. Well, send me a DM, Alphonse, and I'll ask. Send me a DM and I'll show her your profile. Let's see what she says, if she wants it or not. Yeah, but that's. And you know what's so funny? I also put ask AI to fix it, which is freaking funny because I'm wearing the same necklace right now in the same colors. But I uploaded a picture of myself, right? I'm like, I need you to help me, like, basically enhance or fix my aesthetic. Like, how can I look more attractive? Bitch! I'm like, I already look like that. Goodbye. But she does a low-key look a little bit like me. And good, thank you. All good, thank you. Alrighty. Let's see which. I need to go eat real quick. I'll be right back. Kim, so the reading, are you listening to me? Give me a heads up if you're here. The reading for tomorrow, it's going to be a spicy reading plus other things. I've never done that reading before. Let me pull up the reading. Is you here? Yes, okay. So every single, because I've done this reading because I've done it for myself. When I like someone, I want to know how attracted they are to me. Are they going to be like, oh, whatever. So the reading tomorrow will cover the freaking dog scratching the door. Ahorita voy. How they perceive me physically, or like basically the person who I'm reading. Attraction, beauty, magnetism. It will have what they desire to experience with you. Their hidden fantasies about you. What is holding them back? Because obviously, I want to know, like, why are they not acting on it? If they're not acting on it, or like, depending if you're with the person, it'll be their how they want you to respond to the way they move, they speak, whatever they're giving, and the energy you should bring to the table. Okay, so that's tomorrow's reading. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be sexy, plus it gives some intel on their emotional and innocent self. So that's nothing to do with like a snoop on boo. Okay, so I have to switch up the dogs. I have to go eat. I'll return back in a 20-30 minutes. I'm going to leave the live stream. Let me know if you want this reading, girl. Otherwise, I'll. Oh my god. My friends, I don't know. Should I go to this Halloween party? I don't think so. I really want to go though. I want to hang out with my friend. I told her to just come kick it over here. That reading is only 25.25, and it's gonna take place tomorrow. Like here, if we see here pre right there with the little flame, she already paid for her reading. That's for her for tomorrow. Um, Usually I lower the price the days of that I advertise the reading, and then the day of the reading I raise the prices because that was the original price. Whomever gets it before, that's why sometimes when you guys ask me, well, what's the price of the reading? I give you a lower price because they usually go up to like 28, 30, 33. Should I get it or wait? It's up to you. We're gonna that reading, like I said, it has sexy moments. It has what they want, how they want to connect and all this stuff. You just send me the info. I don't see you. No message. No message request. Hidden requests. None at all. It's not been a long since I erased people hitting me up. You can also wait them for tomorrow. I don't know what you mean by wait. Okay. So if I were you, I would get the reading. Like, what the fuck stopping this from hitting me up, from being all up in this coochie? But then again, I am the readers would be like, oh, you're just being bi. No, there's a reason why I create these freaking readings. First of all, like I always said, I always create these readings because I always check on my shit too. Like, know that every single reading that I do for you guys, I do it for myself first. I went down the nitty gritty. I'm like, nah. And then sometimes I'll me grabo, like I'll record myself doing the reading. So I go watch the reading and then take note of what the fuck I asked. I'm like, oh shit, or I can ask this instead, and I'll ask in the moment. There was this one time, I've never given a reading like this, but there was this one time that I did a reading for myself. I used all 42 decks that I had out. Like, yo tenía un chingo de tarjetas tiradas. That was really cute. All right. Let's put your flame down. Girl, I ordered a burger. I don't want it to get soggy. Hold on. Miss Diana's going to have to excuse me because I'm going to have to come back. Okay? Let me save this. My burger's probably all cold now. And I ordered a lettuce wrap burger, so hopefully it's not all freaking soggy. So thank you so much. We shall have fun. I never heard back from Kimei, so I guess it's a no for coming back. Okay. So I may come back right now, FYI, or come back tomorrow morning. Afternoon. Okay, Miss Diana, you start my list. Don't hate me. And Alphonse, send me the message. We'll see if my friend